Welcome. I'm Mrs. Green, and I'm your econ teacher, or I'm your U.S. history teacher, and I'm here to welcome you into what hopefully will be an interesting year. I know it's going to be a challenging year. I know that this is not the school that we wanted. I want to be back in the classroom. You want to be back in the classroom. I don't want to have to teach with a mask later. You don't want to have to wear a mask. But you know what? It's not worth complaining because we're in what we're in. And you know what? We're going to make the best of it. And I worked really hard this summer to try to create an online environment that will be at least invigorating and interesting and hopefully will teach you a heck of a lot. And I know that you're going to teach me a heck of a lot along the way. So here are a couple things. One, who am I? Well, I've been teaching for 25 years. I've been teaching at Swampscott for 21. I graduated University of Pennsylvania many moons ago as a history and English degree, and I had a lot of coursework in economics as well. So I bring a pretty strong academic background, but I also bring a love for teaching. I've been teaching since '93, and I've fallen in love. I just love my students and I love what I do. And so I think that's why it's particularly hard for me to have to be virtual, because I love to sing, I love to dance, even though I'm a terrible singer and I'm a terrible dancer. I just put it all on the line and I have fun. So we are going to have fun whether you like it or not. For parents, I know that last year was not fun for you to watch your kids sit in a computer, and so hopefully we'll come up with activities where they don't always have to be sitting in front of the screen. But I encourage you to just let your student enjoy and take the class. You do not need to take the class for them. That being said, if you want to come along and watch some of our films that we create, or listen to our podcast or lectures or anything like that, you are welcome to, and you can give me any feedback. And please feel free, if you want to come along and participate in a class, if your child will actually let you, you can do that. But if your teenager says no, leave your teenager alone. They're probably, no offense, they're probably tired of being in that house at this point. So how do we make this class successful? We use the Google Classroom. Everything's pretty standardized. And I think that you'll find that it's fairly organized. All my documents are hyperlinked, so you can find all the resources super easily. You don't have to go searching in a bunch of different places. So each week you'll see an overview, like with a checklist, and all the things that you have to do are hyperlinked to that. And I think that you'll find it pretty easy to navigate. We'll spend the first couple of days in class making sure you know how to access all the materials, so not to worry. And we'll get you textbooks when we can. For my econ kids, you'll have an online textbook ready to go, so nothing to worry about. I'll input all your names into our class, and you will be good as gold. Parents, as I said, let the kids do their own work. So that really means that writing papers, anything that we do, they can do it and they can talk to me. And you don't have to worry about them doing well, because in our class, we do have a growth mindset, which means that if your child is putting in the effort and, coming to me for help and willing to redo, you will have a chance to revise. This is not a winner take all. Everybody wins. It's not a zero-sum game where some people have to have better grades than others. If your child earns an A, he earns an A. There's not a curve or anything like that. So the process works. I've been doing this, like I said, for years. I haven't lost anyone yet. I have a really good, I think a pretty good record. And so you have to trust in the process. Meanwhile, I got some friends with me here. I got Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She's back here. She kind of helps teach the class for me. You'll see her occasionally. She might even give a guest lecture at some point. So we'll bring in all kinds of characters to try to make this a little more entertaining. You'll find that most of the information or lectures will be asynchronous. I will not use Zoom to lecture. I will use Zoom to problem solve, to model, to have you ask me questions, to do group work. So a lot of collaboration will be done on the Zoom. So it's important that you show up to Zoom. Zoom is not optional this year. I know last year was like, well, as long as you do the work, you don't have to go to Zoom. It's not optional. You got to come to class. And I will try to make class interesting for you, relevant for you, and useful for you, so you don't feel as if it is a waste of your time. So parents, help that child set that alarm clock. Kids, if you want to be treated like adults, act like an adult. Get yourself up for school. Brush your teeth. Yeah, I can tell when you don't brush your teeth on Zoom. It's gross. Maybe brush your hair. I can't really talk about hair because this is me with like a shower and my hair is still all over the place. And I promise I'll entertain you some point and I'll have my hair like, whoop, poof out. So I can't really tell you to put a comb through your hair because that would be like hypocritical, because I never put comb through my hair because it's too frizzy. But the point is get ready to learn. Do what you need to do. I know for me to get ready to learn, I have to kind of dress the part, and I, got to take a shower in the morning. I got to eat my breakfast. I got to get to a space that I'm comfortable, but not too comfortable. Notice I'm sitting in a chair. I have like a desk here. If you can have those things in your room, even if you have to be in your bedroom, because I know that's the reality. A lot of us have to Zoom in our bedroom because parents are working and siblings are working, and that's your only space. But try to sit up, because when you're in that bed, my friends, you are going to fall asleep. Because as exciting as I think I am, I know I'm not that exciting. So come along, join the fun, get on that Google Classroom. I will be emailing you all the codes for the classroom, and you'll see all the links to get to your Zooms. Everything will be set up. It will be fantastic. Email me with any questions. I'll be sure to look through my emails very regularly this whole following week, so that way you are not left in the dark. Do not worry, and I will reach out to you if I see that you're struggling as well. So can't wait to meet you. Parents will have like a little parent, I'll put together hopefully either a webinar or some kind of parents night, a virtual parents night, where you can come in and meet me and ask me questions. So we'll do that as well. So I just wanted you to see a face, and I'll try to put together a trailer for our class to have a little fun, and I'll talk to you later.